It was a cool autumn evening up in the high Sierra Nevada mountains. As the five friends sat in their folding chairs drinking their coffee, they looked down into the valley formed by the high alpine Bowman Reservoir. They were all veterans of the UFO research community, and 4 had been ex-military, including 3 Air Force and 1 Army. The oldest, Richard Miller, had been around it for over 50 years. He had been in the tower at Scott Air Force when the Mantell incident had occurred. Sitting next to him was Jack Mathias, a member of Miller's research group, the Phoenix Project. Jack was, like Richard, ex-US Air Force. He was also an alien abductee. Next to him, and also ex-US Air Force, was a man I will call Sarge. I will not give his actual name as he is still alive. All of the others except he and I have passed. Sarge has had a huge amount of experience with UFOs, as he was a loadmaster on a US Air Force C-130 that went around the world to pick up UFO crash material. The 4th member of the group was Clark Hathaway. At that time I had known Clark for over 25 years. He was ex-US Army Special OPs, and like Jack, an alien abductee. I am Steve Jones, and I was the organizer of this little expedition into the Sierras. My knowledge of the unusual incidents at Bowman Reservoir came from John Hadley, a then close associate. John had been up to that area with Sean Morton several years prior, and had observed UFOs going into the solid granite cliff on the south side of the lake. As the evening progressed, we started to see small reddish points of lights appear, and then move around the top of the ridge across the gorge that held the lake and its emptying creek. These small flickering points of light seemed to dart around the brush up on that ridge. There was about a dozen of them. Within a couple of minutes, they slowly started to move down the ridge and across the creek in our direction, always at ground level. Within about 5 minutes they had reached our position, coming up in the bushes about 50 feet away and down the side of the hill below us. You could see them flitting around the brush, and then they stopped. Slowly, 3 or 4 of them started to move up close to us. We all saw them coming and we stopped speaking and froze. We did not want to spook them. My immediate feeling was that they were definitely alive, and the thought came into my mind that they were fairy sprites. As they got to within 10 feet of us, one slowly approached us at ground level and moved slowly up to the feet of Jack. It was a point of light with a tiny center that appeared solid. The light had a reddish tinge with a bright yellow center. We all tried to be still, but slowly Jack looked down at it as it approached his boots. As he looked down, whatever it was got instantly bright, and then poof, it was gone. It took us several minutes to recover, our hearts racing. Fade out.